Hi everyone, welcome to a belated take 5. So sorry for being a little late coming on. Let me show you where we are. Can you see this out here? You can't see the glory of it as much as I can, but we're at Hampden Park. Today we've brought the stand out to show people what we have to offer here at Hampden Park at the Scottish Expo 2018, which is fabulous. It's lovely. Lots of other businesses here, lots of small businesses wanting to get started and to make their way, and lots of little events going off in side rooms. And of course today, all this week, we're talking about events and focusing on events and how to run them. And one of the key things that I think people expect when they're going out and advertising their events is that they'll instantly be able to make some connections and contacts and get people to buy tickets to their event or to want to come along to things. And I guess my key message to everybody today is just to think about the touch points that you've got in your processes, in your whole business model, to allow people to see you and get used to you in different ways, without them having to come to an event and purchase something in the first instance. It takes a lot of touch points potentially to get people to buy your product, and committing to come to an event with you, even if it's a free event initially or a short event of just 2 hours, it's a commitment, and people need to have built up some know, like and trust in you to be able to do that and to want to spend the time with you. So you have to sort of allow for that in your planning and your strategy. You need to have a lead-in time to work up to your events. I've often worked with people who've sort of said, I've got an event, I need to know what to do to make it a success. And I say, oh great, yeah, lovely, when is it? And they're saying a fortnight. Seriously? I mean, you can do things at short notice. It's not impossible. But to get people to commit, if you're going from cold, to get people to commit to come and spend some time in a certain place with you, takes you to actually have met them a number of times for them to really feel as if they know you. Touch points are really important. Lead-in times for your events are really important to allow you to build in those touch points. Not all of them have to be personal, meeting you at networkings. Some of them are about seeing your adverts or seeing your posts somewhere, because those are important touch points along the way. Often people will get to know you online before they get to know you in person. I've had a number of instances since starting the business here where, I'm using these sorts of mediums to grow my business here in Scotland. And I've had a number of instances recently where people come up to me and start talking to me, and they'll talk to me as if they know me. And I don't know them, and I'm sure I don't. I'm not good with names, but I'm very good with faces. And I look at these people and I think, well, they're really nice and chirpy, and I'll have a chat because I'm really good at that. But actually, I don't physically know them myself, and yet they are confident to speak to me and comfortable speaking to me straight off about their business or what I'm up to. And it's only during the course of that conversation that it becomes apparent that they might be in my free group, they might have seen me speak at an expo or a networking meeting, seen me across the room at networkings. And we have these conversations that finally pin down, eventually, where they know me from. And they feel they know me because they do, because I'm putting stuff out there and putting myself out there constantly to keep making connections with people, to keep making sure that those touch points are there for them to get used to me and to get to know me. Those are very important things, and you need to leave a lead in for your events and wrap around a series of touch points that people are going to have in order to get them to commit to buying tickets to come to your event, to taking up a seat, or even just to spending time with you in that room on that day. So that's today's take 5. Apologies for being late, but I was making more connections here on our stand. So we've had quite a few people come up and talk to us. It's been lovely. Some of them, again, are people who said, oh, I've watched your stuff. I've seen you somewhere, and we finally pinned down where that was and how we'd done it. It's a lovely experience. But that's only because I'm out there all the while making these touch points and connection points for people to get to know me, to build our brand. And you need to do that over time if you want to consistently be able to fill rooms at your events. That's me for today. Might do a little bit of an extra one a bit later on from the show, but for now I'll sign off. See you again tomorrow. Bye.